What is education for you? Education is a continuous process of development of the physical, intellectual and moral faculties of the human being. Of course, education can be defined as the process of socialization of individuals when educate, learn and assimilate knowledge. Do you consider that the quality of education in the country has improved in the last year? I consider that education hasn't improved because we as students still don't find the right facilities. On the other hand, we still don't have excellent teachers. Is society aware of the importance of studying at university? Yes, many people could know that studying at universities is good because they have a career and it benefits them to find a good job. There are also many young people who aren't aware of the studies because in many cases they only start thinking for the moment and not for the future. Of course, for the reason they don't study because they are interested in other activities in this moment. Then they regret not having taken advantage of their time something more important than their studies because thanks to that they could work and earn a good salary. What elements do you think have improved in public education? It has improved the facilities of the buildings and also their benches because in previous years it has been seen that the benches in bad condition. On the other hand, the university looks for to offer quality in the education, but they still need to improve it a lot to achieve it because a good study with respect to other country is still not on by. Thank you. Okay.
Hi, my name is Norikali. What is your name?
Hi, my name is Daisy.
Where are you from?
I'm from Riobamba.
Where are you studying?
I study in the spot.
What do you think about entrance tests to the university?
I think that the tests are important to enter the university. It is a method that demands to study every day.
Education is important and it is right for everyone. In my opinion, I think that each student must choose his career by himself because that each person has the right to study whatever he wants. What do you think about education at spot?
Education at the spot is excellent because it the quality teachers who are government by space teachers and models of education.
In the spot, the education is of quality and its name is recognized in several cities. The knowledge that the teacher providing are of great help of the development of the students. Do you think that education provides opportunity to work?
Education is the beginning of a new world in which daily life is full of tests, the evaluation, peoples and knowledge.
The degree that you get when you study a particular career provides opportunity to work because nowadays the most of people search for people qualified to fill important positions to obtain the adequate performance. Do you believe that the social environment in the learning?
Yes, the environment in which the learning develops influences a person. It also depends on person values and so he can demonstrate in front of the social circle in which he is.
The learning of a person should not be influenced by anyone. Each human being try the values.
Hello, my name is Fabricio Montalban, and he is a student that's Poch. What is your name?
My name is David.
How does the family influence in education?
The family is very important for the children and the youth. The parents are the pillars of all education.
I agree with you, as the first education is received in homes, and this is fundamental for all children and adolescents as they require great support in their education.
3.
Does the youth in your country care about your education?
The youth are aware of the importance for their lives, and there are more and more adolescents studying in higher school.
It seems to me that the youth understand how important education is to achieve and their goals and to able to overcome them professionally and in their lives.
3.
What are the negative aspects of education in your country?
The main negative aspect is difficult access to higher education for and career designer by students, as they are beyond reach many students because of the cost of this career.
Despite the investment that exist in education, we still have to improve in the quality and service of education and in different aspects that require the attention of the state. Then, how would you like education in your country?
I would like education will be free up to the top level and create better career and access for all education.
The economy resources are one of the main problems of the people in the country. The reason why they prevent that many can continue studying.
How is education managed in your country?
Well, the education in Ecuador is managed to Ministry of Education, which divide in fiscal, national, municipal, and particular education.
Of course, it is divided in lake, bilingual, Spain, and detailed. Therefore, Ecuador is in a broad achievements and change period. Has education in your country quality?
I think that in comparison with the other countries, the education in Ecuador isn't good.
I don't agree with you. Ecuador improved in all environment areas, such as language, mathematics, and science. That that is means that our country has had higher achievement regarding education. How much money has your country invested in the education?
I believe that the budget has increased in last few years, so the budget overcome the 30,000 million.
To my mind, this budget has been used in an appropriate way because of the children, teenagers, and adults young have to access to the education. In addition, it has built some millennium schools for few reasons, reason people. On the other hand, the government donate goods and uniforms in all fiscal institutions. Do you consider the education is important?
Yes,
Why?
and because the education is one of the factors that more influence in the advance and increase of the people and the society.
I agree with you. The education helps has to promote for minds and acquire knowledge furthermore as human beings. Is to educate to become successful people.
Hi, what is your name? My name is Rebecca.
Where are you from?
I'm from the United States.
What is education for you?
Education for me is something very important that everybody should have access to so that we can, do I think studying in the university is important? Yes, for sure, because I think everyone should further their education as much as they can, and so going to the university is the next step after high school.
There are also many young people who aren't able to study because in many cases they only start thinking for at the moment and not for the future.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think now about interested to the university?
Um, so it's different in the United States. We don't have entrance tests, but I think it's a good way here to make sure the person wants to go to the university because you have to study a lot, and it makes sure that the people that are going are really dedicated. So I think it can be a good thing.
Education is important in the world. What do you think the education provides opportunity to work?
The opportunities. I think education provides every opportunity because to have a good job, you need to have education. So it opens you jobs, lets you have more money, so you can live a better life.
Do you believe that the social environment is the learning?
Yes. Yes, social environment is important. You need to have a good social environment because if not, then you're uncomfortable and you don't want to learn. But if you have a good social environment, then you're going to succeed more.
Has education in your country quality?
Yeah, quality. Yeah. So I think for the most part, education is really good where I'm from. It depends where you are, but for sure, normally here schools receive more money, and so education is better because it can provide more things with more money.
Do you consider that education is important?
Absolutely, for sure. I think everyone should, as I said before, like have access to a good education, and everyone should take advantage if it's provided for them because without education, we wouldn't have anything. We wouldn't have jobs. We wouldn't have the things that we have now.
I agree with you. I think that the education is very important because the education help have our needs aging laws.
The family using education in your country?
Okay, so family, I think has a great influence because they should support you whenever you are going to school, make sure you're doing the things you need to. So I think family has a big influence and normally a positive influence.
Of course, the family is very important in education. The adolescents and children's needs of them, they require great support in their education. What are the negative aspects in your country of education?
Negative aspects. I don't know that there's any negative aspects except in the university everyone's really competitive, yeah, and maybe sometimes people lose confidence because there's someone better than them in the class. That's the only thing I can think.
Hello, my name is Yesenia. What is your name?
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Elder Cotter.
Where are you from?
I'm from the United States, the state of Utah.
The topic is education.
Okay.
How is the education managed in your country?
The education is mostly based on three systems. There's elementary school, then there's the high school, and then there's college or the university. And so at different ages, they study in these different groups, different systems.
How much money has your country invest education?
I believe that our country has invested a lot in education. We're still working on investing more money into education because education is very important in the country of the United States.
Do you consider the education is important?
Yeah. I believe it is very important for everyone to have a good education and to learn English as well. I think this is really important.
I agree with you. I think that education is very important because education helps us to promote our minds and acquiring knowledge.
Hi, my name is Mauricio.
Hello, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Does the youth in your country care about your education?
I believe so. I believe our country cares a lot about education.
Of course. adolescents in the United States have a lot of freedom, they are independent, and there are many worries about their studies. Um, what are the negative aspects of education in your country?
I believe some of the aspects of education are for everyone to have an education. It doesn't matter how much money you have or what you want to study. It's just important to have a good education and to really focus on obtaining this education.
And the education in the United States is of quality, high quality, but are still many teenagers who can finish their studies for money. And how would you like education to be in your country?
I believe how it is right now is really good. Yeah, like you said, there's lots of teenagers who don't take their education seriously, and how really we should focus more on obtaining this education. But yeah, we need to have fun. We need to enjoy it during high school and during school and everything. But I think the education system that we have right now is very good. That allows every person to have an education and to learn and to apply it into their lives.
How does the family influence in education?
The family has a great influence on the education. If the students study at home, if the students do their homework, it's all based on the parents and the example of the parents. Really, the influence of them in the lives of their children. So this is how the family